Well, the Indiana State House is kind of caught in a balancing act right now between public safety concerns and constitutional rights.
That's right. Fox 59's Russ McQuaid shows us how lawmakers are dealing with this dilemma.
In year, tens of thousands of people have been arrested in Marion County, and it's just not feasible to put all of them in jail awaiting trial. That's where bail comes in, and the intent of bail is to assure someone shows up for court. It's not meant to be a punishment.
I think when we're talking specifically about pretrial, what we want to avoid is treating people who are pretrial like we treat people who are on probation or community corrections for a conviction.
And in some cases, a person who is granted bail went on to commit another crime while awaiting trial. One Evansville mother told lawmakers her son was murdered by someone who was out on bond on a previous gun charge.
It set a fire underneath me because the boy at the time was 15. He just turned 16. And I felt like the justice system had let me down because they had him, they had the evidence, they had everything, and then they let him go after 5 or 6 months on a $250 bond.
Officials point out that courts and lawmakers must navigate between justice, mental illness, and the presumption of innocence when it comes to setting pretrial detention rules, and an effort to keep the community safe. And the rules aren't the same from Indianapolis to Evansville to Fort Wayne.
One of the things that really perplexes me is how we can look across the state and see different counties doing different things in regards to bail.
In Marion County, offenders experiencing mental health or substance abuse issues can be taken to the Assessment and Intervention Center for evaluation and referral. Half the center's 60 beds are full as police and caregivers slowly ramp up the system. It's one of the approaches lawmakers are considering.
Listen, you can go from county to county across the state of Indiana, and you might find 1 or 2 beds available for people who have mental health problems. What do we do about the rest of those people?
The chairwoman of the committee says she expects at least 4 bills to come out of this interim study committee so that lawmakers then in the next legislative session can perhaps tighten up Indiana's pretrial diversion rules. At the Indiana State House, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.
Russ, thank you. Andy's 2023 budget, Mayor Hogshead set aside $2 million to pay for clinicians to respond in the streets for 24 hours a day. It would also provide assistance to people who in the past might have gone to jail when the police were called.